October 2024, there was a bunch of headlines about uptick in foreclosures. And if you've been in the real estate market or looking at things, it's pretty scary because that means that maybe there's a lot of foreclosures coming. And if I'm savvy, I might want to wait out a little bit and wait for those foreclosures to come. But unfortunately, that's not going to happen because guess why? You know, locally, we always want to look in our backyard. If you're looking locally, what does it look like in your backyard? So Zev, go ahead and tell me what you're seeing in the foreclosure department.
Yeah, so they use a metric called shadow inventory, which basically is people that are 90 plus days behind on payments, so about 3 months behind, and they use a graph for that. So here's this graph. If you look all the way to the left, you'll see it started low, ticked up around 2009 during the unfortunate time of the real estate market crashing, and then all the way to the right in 24, look how low it is. You're looking at below 1% of inventory that has, people have missed payments in the last 3 months. Dom, as far as inventory levels and things that you've seen, what do you know?
Yeah, so we saw in October a slight uptick in foreclosure activity, and if we're looking historically and over the past 10 years, we're still at a year-over-year 11% decrease in foreclosures. So every time we see an uptick in foreclosure activity, it's because of the moratorium over COVID, 2019 to 2021. So over that period, they didn't allow any foreclosures to happen, and that means any increase in foreclosure activity is an uptick because there weren't any over those couple years. So that's kind of what we're seeing on that front.
So during the COVID period, they had what's called forbearance, and that means that they were really worried about people getting into the shadow inventory issue, getting behind and having a repeat of '08. Thank God that didn't happen. After the forbearance and that moratorium that Dom was talking about, when people got back on their feet, we didn't really have an uptick in foreclosures. It just was hovering around 4%, which is really a very conservative amount. And then based on what he mentioned, people aren't behind on their payments, so that's a good outlook for people that aren't going to be in trouble. There are going to be some people that probably get in trouble with foreclosures, and the only positive note is that there is equity now in people's properties, and there's a chance that if you get scared or something happens, reach out to one of these professionals. We can guide you through it, hold your hand through the process. Dom, how do they reach you?
Yeah, you can call or text me 330-234-6204.
And
my cell phone's 330-933-3258.
And mine, you can call or text anytime, 330-418-1535. I would like you to take a look at DominicFonte.com and check out some of the reviews because you will get to hear the stories, what people are experiencing working with us. And I want you to have the same experience. Thank you.